Namaste. Welcome to day 13 of your 14 days of yoga. We are nearing the end of our time together. Today's yoga practice is going to be showing lots of love to your neck, your shoulders, and your upper back. So that's a main space in our body where we tend to store and hold a lot of tension and a lot of stress. So that intention for practice today is to find some ease and some lightness into that space, so I hope you enjoy your practice. If you'd like to join me seated, if it's suitable for you to sit on your knees, you're welcome to join me here, or you can cross your legs. You just take what feels good. Let's come to that Buddha's Mudra here. Placing one palm on top of the other, just let the thumb pads touch one another. Soften your shoulders down and away from your ears. Sitting tall, lengthening up towards the sun, towards the moon. And let's meet as one with 2 clearing, cleansing breaths. So big breath in, filling your lungs with all of that fresh oxygen. And exhale, sending it out through your mouth. Big breath in. Exhale, take that big sigh of relief. You made it to your yoga mat. I'm just starting to connect to that Ujjayi breath. Breathing in through your nose and breathing out through your nose. Tapping into that internal awareness. And this is the time, this is the space where you get to let go of that task list. Utilize the full potential of this opportunity to just be solely and fully present and immersed in your yoga practice. So just allowing yourself to try to let go of anything that happened before you came to your yoga mat, and letting go of anything that awaits you in the future. Just knowing that this time that you have carved out of your day just for you is valuable. It's needed, it's necessary. Knowing that self-care is never ever selfish. How can we show up for others? How can we love others if we don't take this time for us? Hands come to your heart. As you inhale, let's reach and sweep. Bring your gaze to follow, looking towards your ceiling. As you exhale, take your arms out wide, chin to your chest, fingertips to the earth. Starting to stretch your neck. Inhale, reach and lengthen, gazing up. Exhale, down and out, touch the earth. Twice more. Next time your fingertips touch the ground, chin to your chest. Inhale, take your right ear to your right shoulder. Exhale, chin back down. Inhale, left ear, left shoulder. Exhale, down. And just take that side to side, bringing that loving awareness into your neck. Just notice if you feel any kinks. Any knots, any spaces that feel tight. Let's start to work it out by creating these full circular motions. And again, if there's anything that feels funky, just pause and breathe into that space. Take it to the other side. And back to center. We'll meet in our tabletop position, so take your time, coming to all fours, where we will move right into that cat-cow flow. Ground your palms, inhale your heart high, belly low. Exhale, push the ground away. Look towards your navel. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. And just keep taking that here. And let's start to move our body in a way that feels a bit more freeing. Maybe some circles or a little bit more movement in your head, your neck. Maybe nod your head up and down, side to side. Take some hip sways, some circles, whatever's feeling good. Let's prop up onto your fingertips here. Tent your wrist. Walk to a really exaggerated cat. So hands come to your knees, chin to chest, push the earth away. Rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Head and neck comes up very last. We're going to ground onto our knees. So if you need a little comfort, you can tuck your mat or take a blanket or a pillow. Arms come to a T, thumbs to the sky, fingertips spread. Exhale, right elbow comes underneath your left. We're going to make some eagle arms, so you can stay like this. Maybe you grab a finger, maybe you grab your palm. Maybe you give yourself a big hug. Take what feels good. Inhale, fingertips to the sky, elbows lift. As you exhale, we're going to bow your elbows to your thighs. Take your sit bones towards your heels. Inhale, push your knees into the earth. Lift your fingertips back up. Take a little back bend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. One more. Good, let's hold these eagle arms to the sky. And exhale, open it back up. Feel that imbalance, feel that openness through your left shoulder. We'll go ahead and switch it out. Taking your left elbow under your right, find that variation that best suits you today. Inhale, eagle arms up. Exhale, fold. Slowly come towards the earth. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold and hold. Inhale, lift it up. Last one. Let's hold it up there. And then spread it out. Send that energy outward. Walk your palms onto the earth. We're going to come into that puppy dog pose. Walking your arms out in front of you. Downward facing dog arms. Let's start to melt your heart. Sit bones come high. Soften your forehead or your chin. You should feel this lovely stretch in that upper back area into your shoulders. And really pushing your palms into the earth here. Sit bones high. Reconnect with your breath. Reground with this moment. 3 more rounds to breathe. Next inhale, push into your palms. Take your palms just about a palm print back. They're still about a palm print forward in front of your shoulders. Tuck your toes. Sit bones come high. I think this is our only down dog of class today, so let's make it worth our while as you start to pedal out your feet. Maybe move your head, your neck, whatever is feeling good. We'll start to travel to the front of our space here. Feet walk to your hands. grab for opposite elbows. We're going to hang super heavy here. So just allow the crown of your head to relax. Start to feel that heaviness, that tension, that stress. Those anxious feelings just release from your shoulders, your upper back, your mind, your neck. And let's start to sway side to side. Just moving with your breath. Good. Release your fingertips to the floor. Let's root to rise. Root through your feet, rise through your palms, bring them up to touch. Exhale your hands to your heart space. And just be sure your feet are just about hip distance apart, so that's just about 2 fistfuls in between your feet. We're going to move through our half namaskars, our half sun salutations with a lovely stretch within our shoulders. So if you'll meet me, hands interlaced. And if your shoulders are just naturally on the tighter side, it's hard to fully interlace, you can grab for a finger. Or if you have like a yoga strap or a belt, you can grab for that. Also, if you have a long sleeve shirt on, you can grab for your shirt. But let's inhale, puff your chest to the sky, gazing up. As you exhale, take a forward fold, keep that bind, relax your crown. Inhale, halfway lift, energy from the crown of your head to your sit bones. Next, exhale as you fold. This time, release your fingertips to the floor. Inhale, root through your feet, rise through your palms, bring them to touch. And exhale, hands come to your heart space. Let's go again. Inhale, interlace. Lift your chest, gazing up. Exhale, forward fold, thighs, chest towards your thighs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, release your fingertips. Ground through your feet, lifting towards the sky, palms touch. Exhale, send it home to your heart. Again, create that bind, shoulder awakening, lift through your chest. Exhale, fold, release the crown of your head. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, release your hands. Reach it to the sky, palms to touch. Exhale to you. We have one more, interlace. Inhale, lift. Exhale, folds. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Fold it in, fingertips down. Reach to the sky, bring your palms to touch. Hands to your heart space. Let's reground, realign with your breath. This time we're going to reach up towards the sky, palms touch. And let's take that fold and fold so much that your fingertips touch the ground. So bend your knees if needed. We're going to step your right leg back. Left foot is in the middle of both thumbs. Your stance is a bit shorter. Right foot comes to a 45. Front heel in line with your back heel. Left knee to a 90. Take your hands to your heart. So we're in our Virabhadrasana 1 with our hips are squared. Maybe physically grab your hips here, re-neutralize them. Sometimes they just want to naturally open. Once you got that neutralization, reach it up and breathe. Take one more big, strong, beautiful breath. Interlace your fingertips behind your back, puff your shoulders, puff your chest up. And as you exhale, we're going to fold towards that left leg. Left shoulder draws towards your left knee. crown of your head relaxes. You feel that strength in your left supporting leg. Holding for 2 more rounds of breath, humble warrior. This time release your hands, frame your foot. Pivot onto your right toes, drop your back right knee. Take one palm on your thigh, other palm on top of there. Sink it forward, lift through your heart. This time we're going to bring your hands up into prayer above your head. Take your thumbs to the back of your neck or the back of your heart. Hug your biceps in, elbows up, and lean back. Feel the subtle stretch through your shoulders, 2 rounds of breath. Reach it back high. Frame your foot, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Step right foot to left, fold it back in. This time walk your feet wide to the edges of your space. Grab for opposite elbows again. Let's create those sways. Letting any tension, any stress that you feel like you've really been carrying with you lately, just let it release. Take your fingertips to the floor. Left hand comes to the center of your space. Reach your right arm up to the sky. And let's switch. Right palm comes down. Inhale, left arm up. Good, let's drop it down. Heel toe your feet in through center, and let's switch to the left. Step your left foot back. Stance is a bit shorter. 45, heel to heel alignment, right knee to a 90. Let's reach it to the sky. Our hands to heart first. I think we started with our hands at our heart. And again, that opportunity to kind of shift your hips to the front of your space. And then reach and lengthen when you feel ready. Virabhadrasana 1. Take your hands, interlace them behind your back, puff your chest towards the sky, wide open. Exhale, release, taking right shoulder towards your right knee. Feel that strength in your right leg, that lovely stretch in your shoulders. 2 more rounds of breath. Humble warrior. Let's touch the ground. Pivot onto your left toes, heel lifts. Ground your back left knee. One palm on your thigh, other palm on top of theirs. Sink it forward and lift. Inhale, reach to the sky, palms touch. Take your left or both your thumbs back to the back of your head there, back of your heart. Biceps snugging in, sink it forward, 2 deep breaths. Good, reach it back up. Touch the earth. This time right knee meets next to your left. We're going to drop back down to our sit bones, so sitting back onto our knees. Take your hands back behind you, interlace. Take both fists to that right side of your low back, so right near that sacrum area, kind of where your pant line meets your skin, and your right elbow is going to hug in. Drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Feel the stretch into the side of your neck. One more breath. Come back through center. Taking both fists to the left side, hug your left elbow in. And drop your ear to your shoulder. Left ear, left shoulder. One more breath. Come back through center. Lift your chest, fully interlaced. And let's fold here. Take your chest towards your thighs, reach it up. Inhale, we'll come right back up to our seat. This time we'll drop it on down to our belly. So take your time to get there. We'll come to that super lovely shoulder stretch here, starting with your right arm out to a T. We're going to be sure that your right wrist stays in line with your shoulder the entire time. Left palm comes underneath your left shoulder. Push your left palm away, stack your legs on top of one another, relax your head. You're putting all of that weight into your right shoulder. And this is where you can stay if you feel plenty of a stretch. If you need a bit more depth, top leg can lift, bend your knee, sole of your foot grounds. This just rolls you deeper onto that right shoulder. Option to wrap your hand behind your back for the fullest potential. But just listen to your body here, settle, surrender. And allow that tension and stress to just totally dissolve with every breath. And left hand comes back underneath your shoulder if it's not already there. Stack left leg on right. And let's roll to your belly. We're going to switch. Left arm extends. Right arm under right shoulder. Shift your gaze right. Roll on over to your left side. Stacking right on left. And both sides may feel way different, so maybe you stay steady here. Perhaps top leg lifts, sole of your foot grounds. Option to wrap behind your back, whatever you're feeling. But just breathe and be. Settle and surrender. Letting that tension, that heaviness, those emotions that we may be storing in your left shoulder, let it release with each and every exhale. Making that space for your breath, for that opportunity to open. Take your hand back underneath your shoulder if it's not already there. Stack your legs. Roll onto your belly. Let's meet in that table, coming to your child's pose. But with our hands, we're going to drop your elbows down, bring your hands in prayer. Take your thumbs to the back of your head, the back of your heart, sit bones low. Just feel that lovely stretch in your triceps and your upper back. And just settle into the state of being. Allowing yourself to simply be. Letting go of any feelings of wanting to do. Just be. And let's reach it back forward. We'll come on back to your knees just once more before we take it down to that Shavasana. But take your right arm, cross it over your chest. We're going to give it a gentle tug in. You can grab by your bicep. Maybe you prefer to grab your wrist or towards your elbow. But just hold it in. Breathe and be. Two more breaths. This time, right elbow comes up to the sky. Take your hand on your back like you're patting your back. Good job. Grab for your elbow and pull it down. And just two more rounds of breath. And let's switch it out. This time the left arm comes across, pull it in. Take your elbow to the sky, grab a hold of it, slide your palm down your back. This time both hands come to your shoulders, fingertips onto your shoulders, draw some big circles in one direction, creating these butterfly wings like you're about to fly away. And that circle in the other direction. Good, and we'll drop it on down to our back body. So please take your time as you begin to settle. And as you come onto your back, start to hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself that squeeze, that rock from side to side. Let's bring your arms out to a goal post here. So elbows right underneath your wrists, palms are up to the sky. Drop both knees to the right. And shift your gaze to the left. Let your shoulder blades just get really heavy. And maybe you start to slow down your breath. Returning back to your natural state of breathing, where you experience no change and no force. Gaze back to your ceiling. Arms stay to that goalpost, that cactus. Inhale through center. Exhale, take it to the left. Gazing right. Shoulders heavy. And just breathe that most beautiful, natural, organic breath. That breath that we breathe about 22,000 breath cycles each day. A lot of the times we don't even think twice about it. But right here, I want you to feel immense gratitude. I want you to think twice. Let's inhale back through center. Hug your knees in. We'll start to extend your legs long onto your mat. Or if you prefer to take a constructive rest for Shavasana today, to ground, feet to the edges of your mat, knees rock in. Whatever feels good, feet grounded or fully extended. Take your arms beside your body, flip them up towards the sky. And with your palms flipped up, you are feeling open and receptive to the healing powers of your yoga, of your movement, of your breath. Just opening yourself to the sense of light, the sense of ease, the sense of calm. Knowing that in this time for yourself, in your final meditation, there is no weight that needs to be carried on your shoulders any longer. Allow yourself to just be. Enjoy your Shavasana. Start to slowly reawaken your body and your breath. Bringing that internal awareness within, lengthening your breath, creating that movement. Eventually meeting with your knees hugged into your chest, squeeze it in, hug it out. Roll to your right or left, fetal pose, bottom bicep is a pillow. And let's rise to our seats. Take your time to get there. From your seat, meeting with your hands at your heart space, thumbs to chest, deep bow of gratitude, gazing towards the earth, to your heart, to your body. Thanking your body for all that it did for you in your practice. All that this beautiful, amazing, intelligent body does for you each and every single day. Have your heart meet your mind, thumbs to your chest. Sending peace to all. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste. Namaste, yoga family. I can't wait to see you tomorrow for our last practice together. I hope you all have a lovely day, a lovely evening, whatever time it is. Take care.